By the conclusion of my speech, I wish to inform my audience how rampant and dangerously STDs are spreading and how to keep safe. How many people have or know someone with an STD? Many people do not realize how many people really are infected and are spreading STDs. By understanding what STDs are, you are able to find ways to keep safe. Is no sex the only safe sex? What happens when you tell a teen the only way to be safe is to not have sex? There is safe sex beyond sex. Let's do our research on what STDs really are. An STD is an infection that is contracted by sexual actions, and in some women, STDs may be fatal. In other women, STDs may also cause infertility, tubal pregnancy, cervical cancer, and transmitting the infection to their children. STDs can hide because not all STDs have symptoms. Men may show penile discharge while women may have no symptoms at all. Even though it may go unseen, it could still chronically affect you. There are many STDs out there. Some include chlamydia, genital herpes, gonorrhea, hepatitis B, HIV/AIDS, HPV, and syphilis. Now that you know what sexually transmitted diseases are out there, why don't we learn a few facts? The spread of sexually transmitted diseases are on the rise. Sexually active teens are among the largest group to contract STDs, but they are not the only ones. This is caused by the education that is provided to our younger generations. Every year, 12 million people are infected with an STD. Sexually transmitted diseases can be caught by anyone. They choose no specific race, sexuality, gender, or age, although women are more susceptible. This is due to a woman's genital makeup. STDs target anyone that is having or has had sex, but there are ways to keep you safe. How can we as a whole reduce the spread of sexually transmitted diseases? What are they teaching our kids these days? Well, churches are getting involved by making teens sign a virginity pledge. There is also a rise in sexual education in schools. First things first, don't have sex. Less education on condoms is provided because they are not 100% effective all the time. Last but not least, Abstinence Plus. Abstinence Plus delays the first sexual intercourse. It reduces the number of sexual partners, which in turn reduces the frequency of sex, and increases condom use. The benefits and risks of using condoms. Condoms are your best protection against STDs. Although condoms may not always protect you because they cannot cover all of the potentially infected areas. Birth control is not an alternative to condom use. Thus, the increase of STDs and decrease of teenage pregnancies. Please visit a doctor. Regular checkups will help us from spreading STDs and inform people that may not know that they have an STD. Let me summarize the importance of safe sex and keeping you free from sexually transmitted diseases. By recognizing the sexually transmitted diseases, you can better understand ways to keep yourself safe. Do not assume that you or your partner or partners have not contracted an STD. Also, by using a condom every time, visiting a doctor regularly, and by understanding the risks of sexually transmitted diseases, you are on your way to safe sex.